What's up, you guys? It's Mary.
And Alma.
We invite you to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below, y'all, because today we are hearing about the allegations of Gwen saying that Cody actually physically abused her when she was a child,
and left
bruises, which we are shocked to learn about.
We
actually decided to bite the bullet, and we paid the $5 to get on Gwen's Patreon. If you are wondering, should you get on Gwen's Patreon, just go ahead and do it. This girl actually goes and she uploads all of the videos. She has episode 10 and episode 11 already posted on her Patreon account.
Just support her.
Just go support her.
Life.
This is her life.
You know, I mean, we are all like witnessing her life, but this is something that I'm sure it's trying for her
and
to
then
come
also
out
this is
and
a
even
way
say
for her
that.
to have her independence and also for her to get her own money.
Yes.
I feel like as a young person, just go support her. It's
Exactly.
$5 a month. If you have to think it is $32, I mean, you have to pay at least $5.
Yeah.
Like there are certain subscriptions. Like if you're a mega fan, you pay $25 a month.
Right.
I pay the most basic. Really, the most basic is $2, but you don't really see much content. You can just check out and see what she has.
Yeah.
But you don't get access to it. But you pay $5.
$5. Go ahead and pay it. Like if that's
if
what
you have the money, go ahead.
That, you know.
But we have gone ahead and we have bit
her.
the bullet, and we are finally paying for it because we have got to invest in this for you guys.
Yes.
So we hope you guys appreciate it. You guys are going to be getting content from us here.
Thank you so
much.
And
for Gwen,
I'm sure it has to be very painful.
Thank you for sharing your truth.
But sorry. I think that you actually talking about it, it also helps in your healing.
Yes.
So I hope you are really feeling that.
We will also link her Patreon down below if you guys are wondering where to go to.
Absolutely.
So, but we're gonna go ahead and get right into it.
Like, this was surprising.
Physical abuse, bruises. Like Cody is so mother effing out of line.
Yeah.
Like out of line, out of pocket.
Yeah.
Like I just can't believe, my God, that this is where we are.
I know. I just wonder how it was missed, and you know. Like,
and what's this comment? Like, did Christine know?
Yeah, and I mean, oh boy, like I do know. Like a lot of times when you go to these, you know, religious houses, you know, there's this thing of, you know, corporal punishment. But I personally don't think
there is.
You know, like when you go, I find a lot of times people who are very religious, it's like their belief or they feel like, yeah, we can give spanking or whatever. But my thing is, it doesn't really work. What really works is encouraging a child, talking to a child. That's what works. But I just feel like in terms of spanking, I will never want like a father to spank a daughter.
I just think you don't. I don't think the opposite sex should actually touch each other in terms of discipline. I feel like men are stronger than women. We all know that. Yeah. We can all verify that. So you should not, a grown man should not be hitting a little girl.
You shouldn't. I mean, yes, you are her father, but I don't think so.
I think you leave that to the mom.
You set that child up to think that abuse of me, violating my space, my body
from a man.
Okay, exactly. And then they're gonna, the first time their husband hits them, they'll feel like, oh well, my dad did it, so why should? It's just part for the course.
Yeah.
So like, I am shook. I am shocked about this news because I remember my Kelty saying how great of a father Cody was, and she is so sad that the younger, you know, but she did say she is sad that the younger children, which will include Gwendolyn, did not get to see the good dad Cody. Mm-hmm. She did say that. Right. I wonder if that's what she was alluding to. Maybe he started like getting frustrated because the more kids he had, which is not anyone's fault but yours. Right. You know, and then he kind of started getting more and more frustrated and was now beating the younger children. I wonder, because remember she said so. She was like, and she did say that Cody had changed. And remember Gwendolyn also said that Cody had changed. It is messy.
It's very, very messy. And you know, for me personally, I just feel like
that's a no. For a father to discipline a daughter is a no. It's a no for me. Complete no.
I just think, you know,
complete no. I mean physically.
Leaving bruises.
And leaving bruises. Like, how the hell were you beating this girl?
Yeah.
You know, a no. That's a no for me.
Yeah, allegedly she said that he would throw her in the air as a punishment. Like, so I'm guessing he would throw her in the air almost as if, like, you know how like sometimes dads will throw their kids up in the air or whatever, like playfully. But like I'm just wondering if he was throwing her up kind of to re-traumatize her.
But you don't throw, like, okay, they may throw like little babies up, but you don't throw like a toddler up the air and catch them. Because they're too big, aren't they?
Well, I mean, it depends if they're like 1 or 2. They're not that big.
They're, I mean, 2 years old, yeah, still kind of big. But for her to remember that she was being thrown, I don't think it'll be 1 or 2.
Probably
maybe 3, 4, 5.
I mean, but they always talk about how strong Cody was.
That will scare a 5-year-old.
I mean, especially if you're holding her like this and you throw her up in the air.
And then you're mad at her, right? And then that's when you go and throw.
And remember, he didn't like Gwen. You know, when, because Christy said it wasn't even until Robin came to the picture and he was more nice to Dayton that he decided that let me be nicer to Gwen or try to be better because they kind of had the same thing.
Which they both don't.
It's different. I mean, that's what she has. Not
because she's autistic and I think she has
Asperger's.
So it's.
But it's what is it something that it deals with the emotions? Is it?
Yeah, I am not very.
I'm not sure.
Good
anyway,
about all of that.
Somebody let us know, or we'll Google it later.
Yeah, we do have a mom who's one of our subscribers who says that she has a child who has the same thing that Dayton has.
So please just let us know exactly the ins and out of it down below.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just flabbergasted that this is really
maybe
what's going on.
He might have been nice to Gwen for a time, but.
Well, he said he couldn't really stand her.
He couldn't because remember when she said that they argued,
energetic or whatever.
Yeah, they argued and then he left after screaming at her
because over some racist president. I mean,
and she has her own viewpoint about the president, like the past.
He wanted to go see Robin. Yeah. That's why he even did that.
I think the only time when he'll do that will maybe if Robin's around.
Yeah,
just like how he has kind of fooled us, right? When the cameras are around, he is this person. When they're not around, he's something else. He's worse.
You know, me personally, I just feel like the whole entire show was a lie. I feel like from the beginning, because even the fact that he was there being nice to Mary, when Mary said that their relationship was basically over before they even went and got Robin.
They said that it was at the lowest point of her marriage. She said.
It was at the lowest point. It basically had boiled over. And remember, he's told us that their marriage was over by the time it was the honeymoon.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? And I feel like the only reason why Mary stayed is because Robin did not want to come in and be like, oh, I'm the new wife coming in, and he has now divorced his first wife, and now he marries me. Exactly. Who wants that smoke off the bat?
So Robin did not.
When Christine didn't even like her, neither did Jadelle.
Yeah.
It wasn't
in Robin's best interest for Mary to not be there.
They just prolonged Mary's suffering for 10 more years. Because she wasn't having sex for 10 years when Robin came. So when he was talking about sit on the no, he probably hadn't even had sex with her for over 2 years by then.
He was making sure that there will be no way you're going to have a child by me. That's what
she probably was hoping that it would rebuild their relationship or something.
No, he was not going for that at all.
You know what I think is very interesting about this whole thing? Because if Cody allegedly did abuse her, and Mary also abused the kids,
that's what
were they in cahoots? So this abusing kids?
This is like a double thing.
It's just like that show that we watched yesterday about those people who basically murdered his child that he had with another woman.
Yeah,
was basically starved her and had her locked up in a cage. It's like they had like a double abuse?
Yeah, double whammy. Like it's like Cody is beating her and so is Mary.
My God, man.
Well, we haven't asked her about was Mary physically abusive to her. We haven't asked her that.
I'm so happy that we're on Patreon because we can now ask her questions and stuff, and hopefully she'll answer one of them.
Yeah, she did say though that she still talks to Mary. Yeah, so she's still fine with Mary, and she talks to her dad.
I don't think Mary was abusing the younger kids. I think she was abusing the older kids.
Children, yeah.
And then maybe Cody was abusing the smaller ones.
And maybe she stopped after the whole fight with Christine.
Yeah.
But wow.
But we're actually going to watch
I cannot wait to see season 18 because I really think that they'll bring up the whole thing with Mary. And Mary will have to talk about it. in season
if she's
18.
even on the show.
Yeah.
I'm sure Payton was on it, because I mean, you see Christine with her boyfriend, and Christine's boyfriend did not come out until after Payton was online.
Yes.
So I hope they talk about it.
I'm
letting
sure
y'all know
will.
right now, TLC, y'all need to talk about that.
I am sure they will. They're not going to just leave that like that.
Well, because he said the show will be canceled if they haven't talked about it.
Well, maybe
and he said that it's still an income.
Yeah, maybe that was then, but I'm sure now. I'm sure they'll address it.
I mean, now that he has basically spilled the tea all on the table.
They're not actively abusing children now, but I definitely want to hear what Mary has to say for herself. I would like to hear her remorse.
Watch she start crying again.
I don't even want to hear. And if you're crying, Mary, the only time I want to see you crying is crying for how sad you are about the horrifying things you did, allegedly. That's all I want to hear. Your cry, your tears for. Apart from that, I don't want to see your tears.
No, ma'am.
Just you taking accountability, you and Cody.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I'm thinking of Janelle and Christine. Like, yeah, I cannot see myself sitting back and like her dad.
Yeah,
disciplining her.
Yeah,
that's
my dad never laid a finger on me. Like, that was a hell no. He
that's a hell
could not discipline,
not
nothing,
like that.
none of that.
Like, that's a hell no. For a daughter and father to be beating her, like you said.
I feel like it's a violation.
Men are so strong. Like, how much did he have to beat her for her to bruise?
Personally, I would not even have a male trainer, because I feel like he's training a man. Like, he has, his body is different, so he really would not know the limitations or how far a woman could actually go, because he's a man.
I wonder too with him if Gwen is very much like Christine.
Absolutely.
And I feel
that's like her
twin. And she's also very outspoken like Christine.
Absolutely.
And remember what that guy said one time on YouTube, like, we only like the children of the women we're sleeping with, the woman we're sleeping with currently. Like, if the man has multiple baby mamas, they only like the children of the woman that they're sleeping with at that point. And he said, I know no man will say this, but this is true. This is how we are. So I wonder with Cody, he could not stand Gwen because she's so much like Christine. Yeah. And punishes Gwen, you know, like, because he can't do that to Christine, but you can do it to her child. Probably. And that is not okay.
Not at all. Not in the slightest.
My heart breaks for Gwendolyn because she has had this, and yet she is still being here trying to give him grace.
I mean, it's been all types of nice, giving him like coddling. Oh, I don't want to say coddling, but she really coddling, and was just bioing this man, giving him all this grace. You know,
well, she really has learned from the wives. She's learned from the wives. That's what
that keeps sweet.
Yeah,
that keeps sweet.
Blame yourself for why he spanked you. Like how Christy was blaming herself and becoming sister wife.
Remember the first time she did it? She was like, you know, he wasn't doing good, but he's doing much better now. He talks to most of his kids. Fast forward to the next week. You know, he don't really talk to nobody. He don't really even have a good relationship with most of the kids. I was like, what? What's that what you said this time, sis?
I know. Because she's trying so hard to
like cover him, but then when you see it, it's just
down.
like, listen, y'all, all I'm doing all day today, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to watch all the Patreon videos, because most, you know how she be putting the little 20-minute videos? I see several videos that are almost an hour long on Patreon. Yeah. We going to talk about it, and we will be seeing us throughout the weekend.
And I think there's something.
You might see a pop-up live here, a pop-up live there. So,
like, if there's, I know that there's some things that she has said, even if you're a Patreon member, not to share. So we will not share anything that she doesn't want us to share.
Absolutely.
As Patreon members, but the ones that she wants us to share, we will share.
Yeah.
But we haven't looked at anything on Patreon yet.
I literally just bought it 2 minutes ago.
Got it, but
we just got this information.
We just heard this one on the internet,
and we are like, we have to
look ourselves
and confirm
and see exactly what other stuff she said, and we will. And as long as it is the things
to talk about, we will talk about
we will come back and talk to you guys about it.
And you guys, we don't know when we'll be going live. We might do a surprise live today, tomorrow, or Sunday. So y'all just make sure y'all
click the notification button.
We're gonna be you get the notifications
when we upload.
Yes, you guys.
Go live, okay?
Yeah. But it's upload weekend, y'all. Get ready for the upload. Woo, woo, woo. But yes, y'all, it's Mary.
And
Please watch guys like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment down below. I mean, Gwen, you know we have been telling you for a while now. I don't know if you need to continue to watch the show because we did tell her from the beginning that it gets worse. And hey, if you decide you don't want to do it anymore, that's fine.
We understand.
We will totally
your healing
understand.
comes first,
So that's
and
what
your
matters.
sanity
At the
comes
end of
first.
At the end of the day, that's what matters.
You know, I know this is good to have an income, but girl, make sure that you're fine. Make sure you're doing your therapy, whatever, because that's what matters. Because
you still need that, because those triggers can show up, you know.
But I'm happy she's speaking about it, because even with the whole R. Kelly thing, you know, like a lot of the survivors, when you see part 1, they just could not talk about the abuse, and then you see them part 2. I feel so much stronger. I feel vindicated talking about it, standing in my truth, and speaking out. This was my story, and you see the second time around, they look better. They feel more empowered, and they've gotten themselves together. They seem lighter. So it's all about Gwendolyn's healing. At the end of the day, yes, we are talking about it, but Gwen comes first. Absolutely. But y'all, please put down below some positive words for Gwen and some encouraging words, you guys. Let us know what you think of it.
Because you stand in your truth. There's nothing to be ashamed about. It's not your shame to carry. It's the abuser's shame to carry.
Preach on it.
Not yours. So.
Yes, you guys. If you guys want to contribute to the content that we make on this channel by sending us an email or anything, please check out our email down below, you all. But we love you guys. Thanks for watching.